Isaiah 42:4 says, "He will not be disheartened or be crushed until he has established justice in the earth, and the coastlands will wait expectantly for his law." Well, if you're joining us in reading through the 30-day reading plan, today's reading is Isaiah 42, verses 1 through 4, and I encourage you to read that passage. On September 11, 1777, the Revolutionary Army of the United States was defeated by the British Army at the Battle of Brandywine. The significance of the battle was this: not that we were defeated, but rather the Revolutionary Army remained intact after the defeat. Thomas Paine wrote this the next day: "Those who expect to reap blessings of freedom must, like men, undergo the fatigues of supporting it." And the event yesterday was one of those kinds of alarms which is just sufficient to rouse us to do duty, without being a consequence enough to depress our fortitude. It is not a field of a few acres of ground, but a cause that we are defending. And whether we are defeated by the enemy in one battle or by degrees, the consequences will be the same. Now, in a very small sense, Satan felt relieved and victorious when Christ was placed on the cross. Little did he know that it was through death that Christ would defeat death and thereby defeating Satan forever. Hebrews 2:14. Those who have a relationship with Christ no longer have to fear death. Those who have a relationship with Christ can actively pursue life. Those who have a relationship with Christ can comfort those who experience loss. Those who have a relationship with Christ can live lives that reflect his victory. Then what happens when we and our family suffer defeat? Has Christ been defeated? Absolutely not. It's in our frailty that through Christ's strength grows. It's through submission and defeat, which is our foe. We can be victorious because he is victorious. But we can only be victorious when we are in submission to him and in repentance. Repentance means that we recognize who we are. We do not try and sugarcoat it, and we ask Christ for mercy as the blind man asks Christ for the same as Christ passed by in Matthew 20:31 through 34. When they were healed, they immediately got up and followed him. We're to do exactly the same.